Alright, I'm back with my second part of my Nemesis Prime Shadow Commander thing. I am taking him to Shadow Commander mode. To save time, I went ahead and took everything apart and have got it set aside where I can just throw it on the figure now. Like I said earlier, PI does reviews on this guy, on like all of the Commander kits and everything. If you want to see how they really are in detail taken apart and everything, because I'm trying to save time, so I need to shut up right now and get to it anyway, due to the fact that YouTube is giving me all kinds of fits trying to upload. So right off the rip, you want to go with his feet. I've got them folded together and everything real well. Taken apart, you flip this panel from the side to the back, and you just kind of fit him in there. Sometimes he's a bit stubborn, but you get a little nervous, like you think you're gonna break the thing. Like, no, but nope. Pops right on. You snap his thing right up over his knee pads, and there's one of his big feet. Set him down there for a second. Something on this foot I want to show you before I threw it on there. It's got a little flip down license plate, if I can get it. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get it. SDW CMD. And it's like a little license plate thing, and when you take him into robot mode, if you'll let me do it, you can flip it up and it hides the plate away. Well, I mean, it's a nice feature, I guess. You know, thanks for making it a little more trailer believable, I guess. Something doesn't feel right now. There we go. Now he's on there. Snap his knees up. Now you have Bigfoot Prime. You got to take his head down to slide his chest plate over top of him. We're going to go with his Shadow Commander athletic support or robotic support or whatever you want to call this thing. And it snaps on there. You'll hear it. I don't know. It didn't snap, but it's on there pretty tight right now, so I guess I got her. So, slowly starting to come together, and you're seeing this is a big bot. You want to throw his chest plate with his head on there. If it'll sit properly. There we go. Sorry guys, I just feel like crap. But I wanted to do this before the weekend came because I have a feeling I'm going to be very busy. Those arms on there, the gauntlet looking things, they go over top of the arm. You get some, it starts to limit the movement you get out of the arms here. That's only one of the downfalls of this kit. I mean, all the crap that goes on it does tend to hinder the movement. The shoulder things that snap on there, and you see them starting to come together there. I want to try. There we go. Flip this fist over. Slam that on there. Bring it down. Take his other shoulder plate. Throw that on there. I mean, this thing looks really good from all the reviews I've seen on the actual Ultra Magnus one, but God, it's outrageously expensive. See if you can get a good look at that head sculpt. That thing is beautiful. I love it. I mean, it just has that evil look to it. I mean, I'm not a real big fan of the Ultra Magnus pipe things on the side, like instead of having little ear spikes or whatever, it's the Magnus pipes. But you know, I guess you pay a little bit for having something that's pretty nice. The gun's stowaway on his back. There's a hole in each one of these. There's one right there. You just slam the bottom of this gun right in there, and he sticks. This one gives you problems because I guess the holes are just a little bit different. Let's see if we can get a picture of that hole. It's right there in the this little flap down thing, and I think that's why it tends to want to fall out all the time. But there you go. You can stow his guns away. So I mean, he's got that big bot look there, and something that actually is disappointing to me that I was kind of looking forward to when I got it is the BFG. Everybody knows the big fucking gun. You flip it over, slam it together, and I am sweating like a whore in Sunday school right now. It is hot here. Oh, but here is the BFG. I mean, it's rather large. And apparently what's weird to me is you'd think that end had to be out. That's the front end of that job. So, I mean, that's kind of weird to me. I'm just wondering if you could slam him like that. Use it. But either way, this is the disappointing factor of it. Is that when you put this thing on here, there's so much going on that he has to kind of have it straight armed. And here is, I mean, you know, he's got, that's a big gun. And now look, he's going to hold it up for me. Usually every other time I try to display him in some way, shape, or form, it goes like that. But, I mean, it's very heavy for the ratchet joints on this little arm piece. And it's kind of hard for him to hold it. See, now he's doing it. Now he's clicking. I had to touch it. I had to go in there for a minute. But, I mean, yeah, he's got the big gun. Big gun, really, I'm not a big fan of it. Just, I mean, he's big enough as it is. And that's falling off now when you barely touch it. But, you know, you just got to jam it in there good. And if you're going to be playing with this thing, I do not suggest it. If you're going to pose it somewhere, hell yeah, the thing is wicked. It's a beautiful piece to have out. And he's got his red, I guess, Energon sword. Whatever it is. I mean, it's, the guy looks wicked pure evil. I mean, look how big this sumbitch is. He's huge. So, I'm going to give him that sword there. I mean, he holds that quite well. He can do minimal poses, do all the kibble and everything, but I mean, you can get him turned around all kinds of wicked ways. He's still got a little bit of articulation. You can kick his knees down a little bit, set him up for some kind of attack form or whatever. But it's just beautiful to have standing there looking over some of the smaller figures, whatever. And if you want to see a good size comparison on him, let me kick him down just a touch. That's a touch too much. I mean, you see him, he's the whole width of this area. And here is Henkei's Starscream. You see he does tower over these guys. I mean, it's not pretty. I mean, he's gonna stomp somebody, and with him having this darker paint scheme, he just, I mean, I like to put him in a battle pose against my Vector Prime now, due to the fact that I guess in this he's just about the same size, and I mean they both got big swords, so I mean you can actually think they would battle each other. But I mean, as far as that, I mean, look at this dude. I mean, he's phenomenal. Beautiful. No light piping on the eyes, which I don't know. I don't think they do all that. But there he is for you guys. I love him. He's cherished to me, even though, I mean, he has his faults. Just this gun wants to fall off. You really don't even have to put the guns on anyway. I just like to have them there so that they're not stuffed away in a box or whatever. I just like the added crap stuck on there, I guess. But other than that, I love this thing. I think it is just outstanding. I mean, if you're into the Nemesis Primes and stuff, he's almost a must-have. He just makes him so much bigger and so much more intimidating. I mean, almost just, he does have a wicked dark look to him. It's really cool. But other than that, I am going to jump off of here now. And, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm out.